I mean, I'm proud of how we fought tonight. I think we showed a lot of character and a lot of fight at the end, but we dug ourselves a hole in the third quarter that we couldn't get out of. I mean, that's about it. At the end of the day, they scored more points than we did. So credit to them. They had a great game. They're on a great run right now. But we're not done yet. So keep on fighting.
All right, thank you. Our first question will come from James Scarpia, the Oregonian.
Taylor, you were certainly pretty dialed in there, particularly in the second half. I think that may have been a career high from 2-point range for you. When did you know you were kind of feeling it there in the second half, and especially from inside the arc?
I mean, at that point in time, we had to get stops and scores. And just particular way they were guarding our pick and rolls. We got a lot of looks of our guards coming off pick and rolls. I had Niara rolling a lot of times. So we just try to play a two-man game between me and her, whoever was guarding the pick and roll.
Eric Scopel, 247 Sports.
You mentioned the defense in the third quarter there. I think they had like a 15-0 run. What happened during that run, and why was it so difficult to stop it?
I think we took our foot off the gas. We were down 5, I think, going into halftime. We held them to 24 in the first half, which is great compared to what they've been doing. And then we let up. I think we gave up a couple really easy shots, some putbacks, a couple threes, and it snowballed.
Ryan Thorburn, register guard.
Taylor, how has Von Oelhoffen changed their team, Oregon State's team, since December when you guys handled them?
She changes it a lot for them. She gives Goodman a lot of chances to go off the ball and gives her a little bit of a break at the one. And then her scoring ability, you got to guard her as a true shooter, but she's a scorer coming off the dribble, and she makes the right play coming out of high school. That's pretty big time, but we just didn't have an answer inside.
We'll just have time for a couple more for you, Taylor. We'll go back to James Scarpia.
Taylor, besides your role, which has been pretty defined all season, how much just in this past week has the role in the backcourt for everybody changed without Tahina there, that everybody's playing in a little bit of a different capacity? Just how challenging is it as a whole, but even for you to play with, because the rotations are different, the times are different, everybody's individual roles are different. Just how much of a challenge is this the last week?
I mean, I think it's definitely challenging because T's been the head of our team for this whole entire season, but KG was big on it, and I think we've been talking about it all year, just next person up and be ready when your number's called. So, I mean, whatever role that is needed of me or of my teammates, we're trying to step into it, and we put ourselves in a position to win that game. So, I mean, we got to do it for T, we got to do it for our seniors, and March is still going.
And we'll wrap up with Eric Scopel.
Taylor, you come here from Maryland, a lot of success there. Obviously, Oregon's had a ton of success the last couple of years. How difficult has it been? I think since January 1st, you guys have lost more games than you've won. Just what's that been like and what's the mentality right now from this team after a tough loss?
I mean, I think it's definitely been tough, but when we play in the best conference in the country, like the teams we're losing to aren't bad teams by any means. They're teams that are playing really well. I think Oregon State's won the last 6 or 7 of the last 8 now. Like we're playing teams that are really good, that are playing at a high level, and that's going to help us in the tournament when we get to playing a team from another conference that might not see a good team like that day in and day out. So we've been tested every single day, and ready for what March Madness has in store for us.